Hi Aries, this reading is for you if you're in love with or have a crush on someone and would like to know how they feel about you. I'll do two spreads. In the first spread, we'll try to see if they feel the same way about you. Then, if the feelings are mutual, in the second spread, we'll look at the potential between you and this person. Or, if their heart is with someone else, in the second spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Aries, let's see what the person you're in love with or have a crush on thinks about you or what's going on with them. We have Death, we have the Sun, clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or Leo or any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, perhaps even an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. For some of you, it could be your ex who is now realizing they cannot live without you, and they're going to be expressing that feelings to you in the very, very near future. For others of you, if this is a new person, they may realize that in order for the two of you to move forward together, they have to undergo some kind of a transformation. Perhaps you already spoke with this person or you went on a couple of dates with this person, right? And then it just kind of turns out that you're sort of incompatible. Right, then let me explain. By incompatible, I mean you could be from different backgrounds, from different cultures. Something about them is unacceptable to you, and that's what kind of broke the deal, right? That was the deal breaker. And now they're realizing that they're so in love with you and they're willing to change. They're willing to move forward with you even though you're from different backgrounds, from different religions or what have you. Or they're willing to change that about themselves, that thing that was unacceptable to you. Something among those lines. And whatever the case, whatever the scenario, you will be hearing from this person very, very soon. Okay? Yeah, so here we go. We have Death. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. Death, for those of you who are dealing with an ex, it's possible that your relationship came to an end with the Death card. For others of you, Death is a card of transformation. So if this is a new person, they realize that they have to change something. They have to let something go. They have to transform. They have to evolve, transition, sacrifice something in order for the two of you to move forward together, because otherwise it's impossible, right? Then we have the Sun, clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords, the next card over, is also a clarity card. So with those two cards, this person is gaining clarity. They're realizing that they cannot live without you, if this is your ex. For others of you, they're realizing, they're getting that clarity that yes, they have to do what they have to do in order for the two of you to be together, right? The Sun is clarified by the Nine of Swords. I don't usually clarify the Sun, but this is a tricky spread with the Death card being the first card. So the Nine of Swords is a card of somebody who is going through it, right? If this is your ex, they are literally crying themselves to sleep every night. For others of you, you know, they have such a, they're so in love with you that it's just, you know, they just can't function properly with that Nine of Swords, right? And they are gaining clarity that they need to go through this transformation in order for the two of you to be together. So here comes the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Like I said a few seconds ago, the Ace of Swords is a clarity card, but at the same time, the Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation. Okay, very straightforward, very direct conversation, and what they're going to be talking to you about is love and the things that they're willing to change about themselves. If this is a new person, or perhaps if this is your ex and you were unsatisfied with a few things about them, they will also tell you that they're ready to change, right? So yeah, the Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or the Knight of Cups is love. This Knight is the most romantic Knight out of all 4 nights. Sometimes it's a love confession, but yeah, they'll tell you just how much they love you in either scenario. Okay, the Eight of Wands, Clarifying the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Swords is a card of communication or a card of travel, right? So do expect a visit or at least a lot of communication from them. My favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card, and that goes very well together with the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely so much love this person has for you, no matter what the scenario here is. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the icing on this cake. So this is the two of you. This is what it's all about. It's all about love, right? Aries, there's two people in the Two of Cups. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people seeing eye to eye, two people feeling the same way towards one another. All right, so yeah, one interesting reading, Aries, so far. But let's take a look at the potential spread real quick. Alright, Aries, here's the potential between you and the person we saw in the previous spread. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini or even another Aries or any zodiac sign. Right? Well, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, Aries. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, especially on the bottom of the deck, if you ask me. This is an indication that you are in charge, you're calling the shots, and that's exactly what I see is happening here. You will have a choice to make. Right? The first four cards that came out, the two cards and the two clarifiers, I think this is kind of like a repeat of what we saw in the first spread. Slightly different cards, same message, right? So the Hermit could be a Virgo you were dealing with, but the Hermit is a card of somebody going within, doing some soul searching, you know, going through some kind of a thought process. If this is your ex, this is what they're doing right now. If this is this new person, they're doing the same. They're going through this thought process, right? They're thinking about it really hard, and it is taking a toll on them. The Ten of Wands, clarifying the Hermit, is a card of a burden. It's a card of something that takes a toll on us, something that's tough, right? So in both scenarios, if this is your ex, you know, this is taking a toll on them. Perhaps, like I said in the first spread, they need to change something, or while they're going through this soul searching, they're realizing that they cannot live without you. They just can't shake you. Right? If this is a new person, I think what they're thinking is that they are willing to go through those changes. They're willing to let things go. They're willing to transform, transition, compromise in order for the two of you to be together, because they have so much love for you, right? The Ace of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, so this is them having that conversation. Very similar to the Knight of Cups energy in the first spread. The Ace of Cups, this is them expressing their love to you, telling them how much they love you, how much they still love you, how much they're in love with you. And what they want is to either start a new cycle or restart of a cycle, if this is your ex, right? That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. It is a cycle starting card, or a restarting cycle card. It's a major arcana card, so they do mean it. They do mean business here, right? The Ace of Cups is one of the two aces, by the way. So here comes the Lovers card. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or the Lovers is a card of a choice. All right, it really is a card of a choice. So I think at this point, this is when you will have to make a choice, Aries. All right, and the two clarifiers, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, clarifying the Lovers card, is kind of a hint from the universe. If you choose to give them a chance or a second chance, this is what it could lead to. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity card. It often comes through as a proposal card. It really does. The Six of Wands, right next to the deck, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, used to be called the proposal card. It's also a card of victory, success, and attention. So I think it's like I said, a hint from the universe that it could lead to something long-term. Because the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family. This is a long-term longevity card, right? Pentacles. Pentacles are always good, especially when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Besides that, I just want to point out that, in my opinion, the Lovers is not only a card of a choice. The Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. right? The Lovers is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. And also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of the actual feelings is the Two of Cups. And we had the Two of Cups in the first spread. So this is a confirmation that this is at least a soulmate. It's a very special connection. It's a very special person in your life, and it could lead to something real good with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. All right, so I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here, but the message is clear if you ask me. All right, Aries, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, please share, like, and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing the rest of the month.